This week started off a little different. Yes, we did have a normal church service, but after the church service, we had our annual meeting. Melissa and I are new enough that it was our first annual meeting with this group. So this week is finals week. Showing students taking finals didn't seem like interesting content, so for the vlog, I brought the Atari to school to play with colleagues for some downtime between grading. And a little bit of a garden update. Finally got some columbines coming out. Wednesday was graduation, and graduation didn't take place until 3 o'clock. So Melissa and I went to Pegasus for some breakfast.
As we celebrate the journey from kindergarten through graduation, seniors, please help me thank.
We're overly safe, overly cautious. As parents, we do the same.
Here we are at the end of the school year. I have taken apart what I fondly refer to as my teacher fort, and all of the individual pieces are liberated so that hopefully they're supposed to recarpet my room. The only sadness about recarpeting my room is I have to say goodbye to my stain that's been there for over 15 years, so I won't have a reason to tell my students not to bring food and drink into the classroom, but everything is off the floor so that they can replace the carpet. My boards are cleared and everything is stacked up and put away. Hopefully things will look really different when I come back in the fall. Before I jump into this next little bit, I need to back up just a little to the beginning of the school year. This year, I kind of went into the school year realizing that I spent a lot of time correcting things and saying things to admin or colleagues that nobody asked. And so I decided this year going into the school year that instead of being helpful, the people know what my expertise is. They know kind of what I'm good at, and if they cared about my opinion, they'd ask. And so I kind of brought my Stephanie Tannen into the school year.
Well, why didn't you say something?
Nobody asked.
It did help me to relax this year and enjoy my classroom quite a bit more. I didn't take on everybody else's stuff. It was good for me. It really was. So throughout the rest of the school year, there were a couple of other things that I don't know. The math department actually decided that they would start counting how many F-bombs I dropped. When I got to 2 for the year, everybody was like, "What's going on with Raj?" And so apparently I got all the way up to 6 this year. So anyway, with all that said, we got to the end of year celebration thing that we do on the last day of school. Students' last day is on Thursday, and then staff needs to go back on Friday for a little staff meeting just to kind of wrap up the year, blah blah blah. They give away a bunch of awards. We say goodbye to a bunch of staff that's leaving, the retirees, those sorts of things. And one of the awards that they give out every year is chosen by the administration, and it is the Husky Spirit Award. And somehow, when she was describing it, I'm still not convinced she was describing me, but anyway, as she was getting prepped to give away the award, all of a sudden I started realizing that, wait, I think she's talking about me. And yeah, so I got the Husky Spirit Award this year, and I just think it's funny because I really kind of worked this year not caring, and yeah, it was a weird year. And so apparently that's the Husky Spirit. Not sure how to feel about that, but yeah, got a really cool award. Got something to hang up in my office. I don't know what next year's going to look like, but apparently for this year, I am the embodiment of what the Husky Spirit is, and that makes me really sad. Oh well. On to summer. Friday night, I swung by King Soopers, aka the local K. Roger, and got myself a cake to celebrate.
This week, I read Saving Fable by Scott Reintgen. And I've read a bunch of books by him that are young adult, but this one is more juvenile fiction. And it was a lot of fun. The main character is Indira's Story, and she's a potential character. And she hopes to get chosen by an author so that she can be formed into, main character, protagonist. Well, a series of events happens, and she does get to move to Fable, but she gets put on the side character track. She's not all that happy about it, and she does figure out something weird is going on, so she starts investigating. She was just a fun character who was just gonna go after it. She was gonna figure out what was going on. She was a lot of fun, and I love the world building. It was really cool. So if you are looking for something that is kind of meta about storytelling, this would be a great book for you.
Saturday afternoon, we went to my second cousin Grant's graduation party. A little family reunion, as it were. My favorite moment of the party was when Aunt Deb decided to play a little game of Find the Oatmeal Raisin Cookie, unannounced, which is of course the best way to play that game. And Saturday evening, we went to spend some time with our friends the Pools. It had been way too long.